They say silence is golden. But what if silence is a weapon? What if it's the chilling hum before the strike, the imperceptible tightening of a snare? Forget what you thought you knew about control on the pitch. Prepare yourself. Because you are about to witness the true definition of dominion, etched not in frantic sprints or thunderous shouts, but in an ominous, absolute stillness. The invisible grip. Observe the field. See the chaotic dance, the frantic scramble for advantage. That is merely the surface. Beneath it, an unseen force is at work, a cerebral presence that doesn't react but dictates. Rodri doesn't chase the game, he is the game. He doesn't merely play football, he programs it. His presence is the quiet hum of a perfectly calibrated machine, and its purpose is singular, absolute, unyielding control. Imagine every blade of grass, every flicker of movement, every thought an opponent might have, all subject to an invisible hand. This isn't just about winning a tackle or making a pass, it's about making every action on the field an inevitability. His calm isn't a lack of emotion, it's the terrifying composure of a chess grandmaster executing a meticulously planned checkmate, 3 moves before his opponent even sees the threat. The danger isn't in his aggression, but in its absence, replaced by a cold, surgical precision. He doesn't exert force, he applies pressure, slow and relentless, until resistance becomes futile. He is the quiet architect of your team's downfall, building the framework brick by deliberate brick, each pass a calculated step in a grand, suffocating design. His discipline isn't merely adhering to rules, it's the unwavering focus of a predator. He sees the entire landscape, not just the immediate prey. He understands the currents, the flows, the weaknesses, and he exploits them with a patience that borders on predatory. You feel his influence not when he touches the ball, but when you don't, when the passing lanes disappear, when your runs are anticipated before they begin, when the space you thought was yours vanishes like mist. It's an unsettling realization, you are not playing against a man, you are entangled in his system. This is the Rodri effect, and it has claimed the Ballon d'Or not for spectacle, but for absolute, suffocating mastery. The spider's calculus. Look closer. Every pass, every interception, every positional adjustment isn't spontaneous, it's a step in a larger algorithm. Rodri operates with a level of intelligence that transcends mere tactical understanding. He doesn't just read the game, he writes it. His mind is a supercomputer, processing millions of data points per second, player movement, ball trajectory, open spaces, closing lanes, opponent tendencies. From this deluge of information, he extracts the singular, optimal solution, not just for the current moment, but for the next 5. It's a chilling reality few opponents grasp. Rodri's exceptional passing accuracy isn't just about completion, it's the fact that over 70% of his forward passes directly initiate a sequence of 3 or more successful team passes, effectively pre-programming the attack from deep. He isn't merely distributing the ball, he's installing a command. He anticipates where the opposition will try to move, then subtly shifts to block the path before they even commit. He's the silent sentinel, a human firewall that not only denies access but reroutes the entire network. This isn't defensive play, it's a form of intellectual warfare. His movements are economical, precise, never wasted. He conserves energy not for bursts of speed, but for sustained, relentless mental pressure. He dictates the tempo of the entire match, speeding up his team's play with a quick release, or slowing it to a crawl, lulling the opposition into a false sense of security before unleashing a sudden, devastating surge. He is the puppeteer, and every player on the pitch, friend and foe alike, dances to his imperceptible strings. The game becomes a theatrical play, meticulously directed by a single, impossibly intelligent mind. His vision isn't just panoramic, it's predictive. He sees the future of the match unfolding before him, and he nudges it onto his desired path with the subtle authority of a master sculptor shaping clay. This isn't just football, it's the demonstration of what happens when raw talent meets unparalleled intellect, yielding a form of control so complete it feels almost unfair. The unseen nexus. Where do you find the source of such terrifying intellect? Before commanding the world's most complex midfield, Rodri earned a degree in management and economics, a unique academic rigor that underpins his unparalleled ability to analyze and dismantle opposition formations, transforming chaotic play into predictable patterns. This isn't a coincidence, it's foundational. He approaches the pitch not as a battleground, but as a meticulously designed system, ripe for optimization. This academic discipline translates directly to his unparalleled spatial awareness, his ability to see patterns where others only see chaos. He understands the economy of effort, the efficiency of movement, the most profitable investments of possession. He is the central processing unit, the nexus through which every tactical instruction, every strategic objective flows. When the ball is lost, he's already moved to contain the danger, not with a last-ditch lunge, but with a preemptive repositioning that renders the opponent's advantage null before it even materializes. He is the anchor that never drifts, the steady hand that guides the ship through the stormiest seas. His presence provides an unnerving sense of security for his teammates, a silent assurance that no matter the chaos erupting around them, Rodri is there, holding the line, maintaining order. He is the unshakable foundation upon which entire empires are built, and for both club and country, he has been precisely that, the silent, indispensable engine of unprecedented success. Without his constant, unwavering output, the entire structure falters, the machinery grinds to a halt. His influence isn't measured in flashy assists or thunderous shots, but in the seamless flow, the unwavering rhythm, the suffocating control that allows others to shine. He absorbs pressure, redirects it, and then redistributes power with the cold efficiency of a hydroelectric dam. He is not merely a player, he is the fundamental operating system, the bedrock upon which victory is not just hoped for, but engineered. The decisive imprint. And then, just when you believe you understand the silent orchestrator, the passive observer, he reveals the hidden blade. Rodri isn't merely a shield, he is the ultimate weapon, deployed precisely when the enemy least expects it. His crucial goals aren't acts of individual brilliance, but the logical, inevitable conclusion of his absolute control. They are the punctuation mark at the end of a perfectly crafted sentence, the final, undeniable proof of his dominion. Think of the Champions League final. The grandest stage, the highest stakes, the entire world watching. Who stepped up? Not the flamboyant winger, not the prolific striker. It was Rodri. His strike wasn't a desperate gamble, it was a calculated release of accumulated pressure, a precise incision into the heart of the opposition's last defenses. It was the moment the chess piece moved for the ultimate checkmate, perfectly placed, perfectly timed. These aren't just goals, they are statements. Declarations of authority, whispered but felt with the force of a thunderclap. His consistency across every competition isn't just about showing up, it's about performing at an impossibly high, unwavering standard, game after game, season after season. Such is his indefatigable presence that during one critical 18-month stretch, Rodri played every single minute of 65 competitive matches for club and country, a feat of both physical endurance and tactical indispensability unmatched by any other elite midfielder in the modern game. He is the definition of reliability, a constant in a world of variables. He ensures that his team never strays from the path of victory, always pulling them back, always pushing them forward, always in control. He is the pulse, the heartbeat, the unwavering rhythm that keeps the entire organism alive and thriving, even under the most extreme duress. His influence is so pervasive, so foundational, that it becomes like the air we breathe, unnoticed until its absence becomes a suffocating reality. The modern masterpiece. Rodri. The name itself now resonates with a new, terrifying authority. He has redefined the very essence of a perfect midfielder, not by adding new dimensions, but by perfecting the core. He is not a destroyer in the mold of Makelele, nor a pure regista like Pirlo. He is both, and infinitely more. He is the synthesis, the evolution. He possesses the defensive steel to suffocate attacks before they gain momentum, the passing range to launch devastating assaults from deep, and the intelligence to dictate the pace and rhythm of the entire 90 minutes. He is the ultimate all-rounder, but with a specialization in absolute control. His ability to anchor a midfield, recycle possession, break up play, and then initiate attacks, all with an unnerving calm and precision, has no equal. He embodies the modern demands of the game, a player who is physically robust, mentally elite, tactically infallible, and consistently decisive. Opponents don't just lose to Rodri's team, they are systematically dismantled by him. Their strategies unravel, their strengths nullified, their hopes slowly extinguished by his relentless, suffocating presence. He is the silent engine of success, the unsung hero whose true value is only fully understood when he is absent, and the entire edifice begins to shake. His presence is a guarantee, a promise of order in the chaos, a fortress against all odds. He doesn't just fill a role, he is the role. He is the complete midfielder, a modern masterpiece, a silent assassin who wields control like a scalpel, dissecting opponents with chilling efficiency. The unseen crown. And so, the Ballon d'Or finds its rightful owner in Rodri. Not for flamboyant skill, not for record-breaking goal tallies, but for something far more profound, far more terrifying: total, unyielding, undeniable control. This award isn't just about individual excellence, it's a recognition of a paradigm shift, an acknowledgement that the most valuable player isn't always the flashiest, but the one who wields the most absolute power over the game's very fabric. It's a testament to the fact that football, at its highest level, is a game of strategy, of intellect, of dominion. Rodri's influence was so complete that many called him the modern definition of a perfect midfielder, a moniker now cemented by the most prestigious individual honor in the sport. He is the player who forces you to rethink what matters, what truly defines greatness. You were mesmerized by the goals, the dribbles, the saves. But Rodri was there, behind it all, pulling the strings, orchestrating the symphony, writing the script. He didn't just win games, he governed them. He didn't just play well, he imposed his will, his system, his cold, calculated logic upon every single minute. The Ballon d'Or isn't a trophy for him, it's merely the formal recognition of the power he already held, the crown for a king who didn't need a ceremony to assert his rule. He didn't need to shout his decrees, he simply made them law. You thought you were watching a football match. But you were merely witnessing the meticulously executed program of a single mind. A mind that doesn't just play the game, but is the game. The shock isn't that he won the award, it's realizing you were never in control when Rodri was on the pitch. In an era of such absolute control, is free will on the pitch merely an illusion?